Hi, welcome to this History Show with Holly. Today I want to talk about a book that I just picked up really for a bit of light reading. Better Luck Next Time by Julia Claiborne Johnson. It's a fascinating book from the perspective of an elderly man. He's a doctor, a war veteran, and an ex-dude ranch cowboy. It's set in Whistler, Tennessee, and Reno in America, and it just was a bit of light reading, but started out as a bit of light reading and ended up being quite profound. So it's mostly set in this dude ranch. These people had set it up as a ranch, bit of a recovery for divorcees. So people would come to Reno, rich women would come to Reno to get divorces, and they catered for them. So they'd come and they'd stay there and they'd get fed and pampered and go for trail rides and generally just relax and be looked after at this difficult time in their lives, obviously paying quite a lot of money for it. And it's about this young man who spends time there, Howard, but he gets called Ward, and the way he just takes the ladies out and they all have to work shirtless, anyway, but it's sort of the story of him falling in love with one of the women and being jilted inevitably, and the story of and it jumps back and forth to his life, how he went to World War II and how he then became a doctor and the death of his parents. And it's just, there's so many powerful, wise statements from him as an older man. Looking back, I think he says one of the things, I've been putting them on my Facebook feed, one of the things is hindsight is always 20/20. You can always see more with hindsight, and I love that. And so many powerful quotes about how, you often misjudge people, and sometimes you can create a great deal of fondness afterwards. And so you should always treat every person with a healthy cupful of compassion or something like that. Things like that. And it reminded me about how beautifully wise our elderly people are and how lonely they can become. He talks about his life in the nursing home now, and at that time that he's narrating this story, and it's a fascinating insight into the loneliness, but also the awareness that this is their lot of older people, and a reminder of the wisdom that they carry, and how in our society they are not treated with dignity, they're not treated with respect as much as we would like. We're doing better at it, we're recognising it more, but in an age where elder abuse is still quite common, and especially I suppose since COVID, they've become even more isolated because of the danger of the pandemic. I guess I wanted to put it out there and encourage you all to talk to your elderly neighbours, visit your grandparents or great-grandparents in nursing homes when you can. Maybe just phone them or FaceTime them. Teach them how to use FaceTime so you can get in touch with them and read their stories, write them down. Listen to your elders, the elderly neighbours in your street or people in your church or community. Hear what they have to say, listen to the stories of their lives, because they have so much yet to give that we don't give them credit for. Thanks for listening. Subscribe if you like these videos.